Hi guys, Ronda Winstead here with you again. Okay, it has been a few days since I have done a video. I've been working on this Ephemera of Barbara with 49 Dragonflies and Luise Henzl that they are hosting. I got up to day 11, which was a postcard and stitching. And what I did on this, remember, I asked you guys whether you wanted me to decorate this tree or leave it as is. And the majority of you said decorate it. So I will do that, but I want to get started. This is going to be a catch-up, and I'm not sure how many I'll be able to do in a day. I don't know. You know, these last week was crazy busy, and this week is crazy busy. We'll just see where we get to. So the prompt for day 12 a few days ago was bird and pocket. So I found this darling little bird. Is he just the sweetest ever? And as you can see, it's hand embroidery work. I picked up an old vintage linen and have been using it in different projects, and I have this piece. So pocket-wise, this may be the pocket. We just kind of have to figure that out. And if you would like to help me, that would be fabulous. By the way, hi, how are you? I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad to be with you again. I've missed you, but honestly, I had so much fun with our youngest son coming that, oh, golly, oh, it was so worthwhile. We loved having him. He just brings such fun and joy, and we just laughed and played games and ate and visited and just, yeah, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. Alrighty, so now let's get back to business. So what I'm thinking is, and here again, I am making this Christmas journal out of pink, and I'm using my sandwich bags. Just refresh, or for those of you that haven't watched the whole series, just a reminder that this is how I'm putting, let me even take that back just a little bit more so you can get a good look. I'm putting two sandwich bags together, double thickness. I'm decorating. So this is two sides decorated. Okay, so when you know, you gotta love the crunch, right? Yeah. I mean, it's not a glassine bag, but the sandwich bags are pretty darn cool. So what I will do is, maybe, okay. So we'll put these two together, and they will match up. When both of these are decorated, I will line this up and then stitch around, and that will create the double. Then you'll get a double 4-page, and of course this will all be trimmed and whatnot. So that's what we're doing. So let's set this little gorgeous, oh, so cute. Okay, aside. So my idea was to go ahead and use one of these to put a pocket on the inside, and of course decorate a little bit. So I think what I want to do, and I measured those other bags, I had trimmed them down to like 7 3/4, and then I got my little, oh, I don't know what you want to call the scallop. Is that what it is? The scallop edge? Anyway, so get that the right length. So then we can assess this. And I want to put, obviously, some layering going on. For me, just to put a pocket with the bird on it with this would be boring. And I'm thinking, you guys, don't shoot me, but I'm thinking I'm going to rip this. I love this little edging, but I want this to match, and it wouldn't hurt if I even, let's see, trimmed it down. I don't know if it'll rip this way. Oh, it does. Wow. Woohoo. Well, there went that worry. Okay, so now let's pull our threads and let's see what we've got here. All right. So, and we'll just trim that off a little bit. I don't want to make it come, to have it unravel or anything. Okay, so I think that's going to be my base, part of my base. But I need to have some other stuff going on here. So let's see. And obviously I want to do a combination of fabrics and papers, because that is, honestly, I love doing that. I mean, yeah. Now, music paper here I think would be kind of cool. I've also got, here's some kind of cool, this is like a little, those memo notebooks where you write your shopping list and things like that. That's what this is. Could cut that off. We put something here, or, enjoy the little things. That would actually be okay to leave there. It would. And oh, I'm chuckling, so feel free to chuckle on this one. I'm thinking I want to do this in a shorter period of time. I know, it's very funny. It's like, you, Rhonda, seriously? Like, well, yeah. We're going to try. I could try. I'm not sure that would work too terribly well. Let's see what else we've got in the way of backgrounds. I actually want, let's see if that one would. Yeah. Okay. Enough of that. Let's take a peek at some of our other things that we have. I've got some of this goodness. It's got some pinks in it. Let's just pull out a few little things and see what we might, if I want to. Here's a chunk. I guess people now are calling it fodder. A fodder paper. Fodder. Hello, fodder. Hello. Oh, no, it's hello, mother. Hello, mother. Hello, fodder. Here we are at Camp Granada. Okay, let's be realistic, Rhonda. That could be cool. Bring in the pink and stuff this way. We can do some lace. You know what? I really need some book pages and some music pages. So just a minute. Take a look at that and see what you think. Maybe work on your own project. And I shall return. Actually, I'm still here. You just can't see me here. Because I'm behind me. I'm behind. Da, 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 da. Oh, you guys, it was so much fun. having my boy here. And lest you think that he's the only son, we have 4 amazing sons that are living, and they are all wonderful in their own way. They're all very different, and we adore them all. It's just this particular son has not been as, how would you say? He's been just kind of on his own journey, and he's never made a trip up here, but duh. I mean, before you think, wow, how many years? No, only been a couple of years that way since we've lived here. But he's just really did finding out I had cancer make a little bit of a difference? Maybe a little bit, but he was getting to a point where he was ready, to be more involved with family and stuff like that. Anyway, so it's just pretty amazing, pretty wonderful. We're just, but his brothers are equally wonderful. I don't ever want it to be thought or said that we don't care about them, because that would absolutely be a lie. We love them all. Now, I'm thinking, for whatever reason, I don't want that to be, I don't want that way. This is kind of bothering me, you guys, a little bit. It just, maybe the pocket is too big, but if I were to cut it down, let's just take a peek, see. If I were to cut it down like something like this, I really like this on there. Now, a pocket doesn't have to be, okay, here we go. A pocket I could cut like this. We could cut this out completely and have the pocket, go, yeah, okay. Let's not think about that too much, because we might change our mind. Let's just do it. Shall we just do it, you guys? Let's do. It could be crazy, but let's try it. Once it's done, then it's like, okay, you're committed. So I am going to do this with my rotary cutter. Now, what I want to do, yes, okay, that's gonna work. What I want to do is layer the pocket itself. Maybe I can put it on one of these and stitch around, okay? Okay, so this is what I think I'm gonna do. I'm going to stitch this around. I'll press this down actually first to tighten the fabric back up. When you tear it, it stretches, and I want it to be kind of the way it was, before, so it's not like, ruffly. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just for this journal. I just like it nice and tight against there. So I'm going to do that. And then I think I'm going to do, maybe I'll do like a little scalloped edge or a little something going on here. Or maybe I'll go ahead and put some ribbon or lace, not ribbon, maybe a bit of lace in there. Okay. Yeah. In fact, let's give that a bit of a try. It won't, this, I don't think this is the lace that I would be using, but this was handy. And so I could, you know, if I have, I think for this I would do a little ruffle. Okay. And ruffle that. Does that make sense, you guys? Go ahead and unruffle that. And across the top. Top and here. And stitch that on, only a smaller ruffle. So I'm going to go ahead off camera. My wonderful friends, you'll know what I'm doing. But I am going to shut the video off and then you will see. Can I show you something, you guys? This is totally unrelated, totally a non-whatever, but I bought this in a thrift store. Can you see that? This is lace. This is a spool, an insane spool of lace. Is that something, would that be something that you would be interested in getting in my Etsy shop if I were to list some of these? You know, I probably like in 2-yard lengths. I have no idea how many yards are in here, but I'm thinking it's at least 2. What do you think? You think I've got a couple of yards in here? Anyway, I'm thinking that maybe it would be a good thing to share some of that. Put it in my store. Let me know if that might be something that you would be interested in. Okay, so just to reiterate, I'm going to press this down. I'm going to get some small little laces. I'm going to check first if it looks better with the lace on top of this pink that I want to put on the bottom, or if I want to put the edging on and then the lace underneath. So I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Let me just, you can see what I've done, but let me just kind of go over it. I did put it on this piece of paper and I trimmed around, and then it was still bothering me, and I think it was because I was using decorative scissors, and then I went ahead and just trimmed it with regular scissors up close and glued this piece and the ruffle. I forgot about that. I did tell you I was going to do a ruffle, and I did it on top of the pink so that it didn't overwhelm it too much. And then I glued this rickrack onto the pocket as well. And then you can see I have stitched right there. And so as you can see, it fits in nicely. I did put a background on here, and this, I've used this before. This is the tissue paper that is a Christmas collage that I had of Christmas carols. And then what I did was I edged around here, inked around it, and then I cut and stitched on a piece of music. And I like they're pretty much in the same color tone. This is a little bit lighter. You get a teeny little bit peeking out of the regular page. This is not complete, I don't believe, but I don't know yet. I have to, and I'm going to wait and see if one of the prompts will have me build a tag or a something, that would fit in this pocket, and I'll have to determine, a little bit down the road. But for now, for this particular one, I am done, guys. So this is number 12. And today is the 15th. I'm recording this on the 15th. It won't be shown until the 16th, so I'll be like 4 behind. Ugh. When it gets a little less crazy, I'll try to do a couple a day, but at least I'm giving it a shot. Thanks, you guys, for hanging out with me. I love you, and I hope that you're doing well. I'm just giving everybody group hug. Nice, even though it's cyber, it's meaningful. So until my next video, everybody, please have a fabulous day. Bye-bye now.